Think you can read people? Let's find out. Watch each real-life scenario, guess the psychology behind it before time runs out, and see if you have what it takes to think like a psychologist. Jake just failed an important exam, but instead of feeling disappointed, he tells everyone, "That exam was unfair anyway. I wasn't even going to use that subject."
What defense mechanism is Jake showing?
Rationalization happens when someone creates a logical-sounding excuse to avoid facing painful emotions. Jake convinces himself the exam wasn't important instead of admitting that failing hurt him. Anna had a terrible day at work. Her manager scolded her in front of everyone, but she stayed silent. Later that evening, when her younger brother accidentally knocked over a glass of water, she suddenly shouted at him.
What defense mechanism is Anna showing?
Displacement happens when someone redirects strong emotions from the real source to a safer target. Anna couldn't express her anger toward her manager, so she released it on her younger brother instead.
Kevin secretly envies his best friend's brand new sports car, but instead of admitting it, he tells everyone, "He's probably jealous because my life is better." What defense mechanism is Kevin showing? Projection happens when someone attributes their own feelings or thoughts to someone else. Kevin is the one who feels jealous, but instead, he convinces himself that his friend is jealous of him.
After Ethan's parents brought home his newborn baby sister, they spent most of their time caring for the baby. A few days later, Ethan suddenly started sucking his thumb again and asked his mom to carry him everywhere.
What defense mechanism is Ethan showing? Regression happens when a person returns to behaviors from an earlier stage of development to cope with stress or insecurity. Ethan felt left out after his baby sister arrived, so he returned to childlike behaviors such as thumb-sucking and wanting to be carried. During the championship game, Daniel missed the final shot that could have won the match. Instead of blaming others or giving up, he spent the next several months training harder than ever. Eventually, he became the best player on the team. What defense mechanism is Daniel showing? Sublimation happens when a person channels difficult emotions into positive and productive activities. Instead of letting his disappointment defeat him, Daniel transformed it into motivation to train harder and improve his skills. No narration in this round. Watch the entire scene carefully before answering.
Looking at this area, we need to do more tests.
The doctor is mistaken. I'm completely healthy.
What defense mechanism is Sophia showing? Denial happens when a person refuses to accept a painful or threatening reality, even when there is clear evidence. Sophia rejects the doctor's diagnosis because accepting it would be emotionally overwhelming.
Wow, you are seriously so amazing!
Huh?
What defense mechanism is the person showing? Reaction formation happens when a person behaves in the exact opposite way of what they truly feel. Although he secretly felt jealous, he exaggerated his friendliness and praise to hide those uncomfortable emotions. What defense mechanism is she showing? Repression is an unconscious defense mechanism in which distressing memories or thoughts are pushed out of conscious awareness. The emotions remain, but the person cannot fully recall the painful experience. What defense mechanism is the person showing? Intellectualization is a defense mechanism in which a person focuses on facts, logic, or analysis to avoid dealing with painful emotions. Instead of processing his fear and sadness, he copes by concentrating only on medical information. For the final round, let's make it the hardest one.
What defense mechanism is the person showing? Undoing is a defense mechanism in which a person tries to reduce feelings of guilt by attempting to reverse or make up for a previous action. Although the broken toy couldn't erase what happened, repairing it and giving an apology gift helped him cope with his guilt.
How did you do? Did you get all 10 questions right? Defense mechanisms shape the way we respond to stress, often without us even realizing it. Understanding them is an important step toward understanding ourselves and others. Comment your score below and tell us which question challenged you the most. If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next Psych Prep Quiz. See you in the next challenge!